Oh, dear.
You're nearly there. They can be fiddly at first.
Yeah, I don't really do fiddly. My mother used to say I was all fingers and thumbs, even as a child.
Isn't everyone all fingers and thumbs? I mean, what else can you be? Fingers and fingers would be just awful.
Thumbs and thumbs would be worse.
Yeah.
I think you two have had too much coffee.
Oh, no such thing. You seem cheery.
Well, I am feeling quite positive this morning. In fact, I was thinking maybe Elaine could shadow Naveed in the kitchen, and I could join you front of house.
Yeah. Yeah, if you feel up to it.
I know I was a blubbering mess the other day, but if I'm always hiding away in the kitchen, it'll never be any different.
Too right. And practice makes perfect. I hope.
How's she doing?
Really well.
You two can stop spying on me. I'm fine.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, do you want me to take this one?
No, I'll get it. You get back to your paperwork.
That's you told.
Welcome to Speed Dial. Have you eaten with us before?
Oh, yes.
Well, just sit wherever you like. The menus are on the table, as you know.
Hey, is that magic bloke here?
What?
The man that usually works here, Jeff, is it? The wife loves him. She sent me to see if he'd do some of his close-up magic at my niece's first Holy Communion party.
Excuse me? Veggie samosas.
Lovely, thank you. Listen, you couldn't pass my details on to Jeff when you see him next, could you? I've sort of promised my brother he'd be able to do the party. I won't hear the end of it if we turn up magicianless. Unless you can do magic too.
No. Oh, God, oh, I'm sorry. So sorry.
Don't worry, I've dodged the worst.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's gone everywhere.
It's all right, Yasmin, I've got this. There you go. Good as new. Yasmin?
Gran? Gran, are you here?
You shouldn't have come. Who's at Speed Dial?
Well, I called Sonia and asked her to come in early. Naveed will be fine on his own for a bit.
Are you okay?
Elaine said that you spilt some water and got upset.
It was stupid. He kept asking me questions about Jeff. I got flustered.
That's not stupid.
Oh, I would have been exactly the same.
No, I shouldn't have reacted like that in front of customers. What must he have thought of me?
Well, he seemed pretty happy with his half-price lunch, so honestly, I wouldn't worry about it.
What if I can't ever serve customers again? I'd be useless, letting you down all over again.
You've never let me down.
Yes, I have. The amount of times I took his side over yours. I let him run the business into the ground, a business you and your brother worked so hard to build.
And you?
Now he's got his grubby handprints all over it.
Oh, give yourself a break. It's not your fault.
People aren't going to be asking about Jeff forever.
He's always going to linger, though.
Well, there's a simple answer to that.
What?
We de-Jeff the entire restaurant. Get rid of every trace of him.
That's a brilliant idea. Can we start with the menu? We've already stopped serving alcohol. Now can we stop serving his idiotic food combinations as well?
Grab a pen and paper. We're having a revamp.
Yes!
Potential repaint, depending on budget. Menu is streamlined, and Gran will work with Naveed coming up with some new dishes.
I can't wait.
Nellie Forbush was right.
Nellie who?
Forbush, South Pacific.
She sang I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair.
I won't argue with that.
What about suppliers? Jeff always cut corners with quality.
Good point. Ah, damn it, pen's run out.
Oh, there's one in my handbag.
Fine, Ryan likes to hide them. Gran, what are these? Some of these are final demands. This one's been passed on to a debt collecting company.
I'm sorry. I'm let it get out of hand.
You had other things on your mind. How were you supposed to think straight?
I thought you said you'd spoken to the bank.
I meant to. I really did. I just couldn't face it.
This is all my fault. I should have kept a closer eye on things.
No, I've put you through enough. This is not your responsibility.
How many are there?
Don't know.
And I'm not going to find any more stuffed in drawers or whatever, am I?
No, this is it.
Are you absolutely sure?
I threw some away, but the rest are here.
Well, at least you don't have to face this alone.
Yeah, try and stay calm, Gran. These debts aren't even yours.
But they're in my name. It's my responsibility to pay them back.
There must be something we can do.
I thought if I concentrated on working hard at speed dial turned a profit, I'd get back on track. But the truth is, I've no idea how much I owe. Or how I'm ever going to afford to pay them back.
If there is anything I can do, just say.
I know it's not Gran's fault, but, just when I think the worst is over, something else happens.
Well, I do understand how she's feeling, because Jeff did the same to me.
What, left you up to your eyeballs in debt?
I paid for everything in the house, every stick of furniture, and I walked away with nothing. Well, my handbag and a carrier bag full of clothes.
Well, when you left, I just assumed you'd left the debts behind as well.
No such luck. No, he took out loans in my name, so I was the one they pursued.
But you must have told them what had happened, explained it wasn't your fault.
Yeah, the banks didn't believe a word of it. No, I had to repay every penny. It took me years. Needless to say, my credit rating never recovered.
I was hoping that we could get Gran's debts written off. I mean, why should she be burdened with all this?
Well, times have changed, Alya. Back in my day, nobody had even heard of coercive control, but now, well, I'm sure the bank must be more enlightened.
Yeah, I need to get some advice, find out the facts. It's just that my Gran's still very vulnerable. I'm terrified that this could push her over the edge.
Alya, I'm sorry. I feel like I've let her down. I should have tried harder.
Same here. After the trial, she told me that there was nothing to worry about, that all the debts had been sorted. Why did I believe her?
Do you know what the total is?
I haven't even dared add it all up yet.
Well, that's the first thing you need to do. And until you get a measure of it.
You know all the evidence that came out in court about how Jeff controlled her? Well, that's all on record, isn't it? Surely we can pass it on to the bank. Proof that this is all down to him. Get Gran's debts written off.
If I were you, I would go and speak to your bank as soon as possible. They'll be able to advise you much better than I can.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Look, listen, I'm really sorry. And I know this is the last thing you want to hear right now, but
Go on.
we've billed Yasmin for legal services.
Yeah, of course.
And we haven't actually been paid yet.
Look, I promise that I'll sort it as soon as I can. You're going to be the top of the list. And look, thank you so much for your time, Imran. Where have you put those bills?
Back in the box file.
Oh, Gran, that's not going to solve anything, is it? Look, I know it's difficult, but we need to face this now, head on.
I know. But where do we even start?
I've calculated the total. £29,622.
That's a fortune.
Yeah. And that's not even including your legal bills. Around 6,000.
How can we ever hope to pay that off? Speed dial is only ticking over. I have no savings, nothing left to sell.
Well, I've made an appointment with the bank tomorrow. We'll just have to explain what's happened, what Jeff's done to you.
We have to go through all that again. The shame of it.
There's no other way. We just need to make them understand that this wasn't your fault. So you shouldn't be held responsible. You know, every single day that passes, things are only going to get worse. Interest added, costs. We need to get this nailed as soon as we can.